Reach for the stars, Marky.
Craft some arrows.
You need to craft some arrows.
Oh,
Remember how to do that?
Yeah.
Hold down buttons.
It's exactly the same as the first
It's
game.
exactly the same. But you'll notice that you've now got 5.
Oh, can I now climb up
You
here?
can now climb up there, but what are you going to have to do to get up there? What do you think? You just crafted some arrows. Do you think you maybe might need to use the arrows or something?
Really?
Yeah, I think you might. Oh, look. You did it!
Oh,
You broke the ladder and now it's fixed.
wow.
Woo!
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming the first time either. Interactable ladders. What more do you want from a next generation game?
Yes. I like more blight.
Ah, look, it's red stuff.
Okay, it does look a little better.
Ah, I like that. Every time you see something, you're like, oh, it looks better, it looks better. Of course it looks better, it's fucking amazing.
I found.
Hello and welcome back to Great Scot Gamers. My name's Dave,
My name's Mark.
and today we're playing a requested game, Horizon Forbidden West. This was requested by Mr. Y. I think that's his designation. But anyway, yeah, thanks for requesting this. This is a game that we were looking forward to play on the channel, but we were waiting until Mark had finished the first game, so that they didn't get any spoilers. So yeah, this is one of the sequel to one of my favorite games on the PS4, and I was really looking forward to it, and it's feckin' amazing.
Which one of these did you pick when you started?
I'm pretty sure I did guided.
Yeah, because it looks like that's how it would have been originally.
Yeah, that's the way the first game was. Explorer. I mean, they're given these options. I think they gave it as an option in the last couple of Assassin's Creed games as well. But I find, I don't know, I haven't played it like that, so I don't know. What does the fox say? I mean, look how amazing this looks.
Yeah, it looks similar to the first one.
No, it doesn't. It looks way better than the first one. Like, see if you compare them side by side. Like, the first one looked amazing when the first one came out.
I mean, I've just come off of playing the first one.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Okay, well, I think it looks a lot better, but if you think it's the same, then fair enough. Your eyes are wrong. No.
I'm running out of time.
But she's running, though. She's running.
Well, she's riding.
The land is dying.
There's a little intro bit at the start of this that we didn't show because it's a massive spoiler for the first game.
People are suffering.
So if people haven't seen it, because we started to play through the first game
They'll starve.
and we didn't finish it because it's a long game. So yeah, this leads off from the end of the last one. But
Terraforming system that's spiraling out of control.
To be honest, like I did say at the time when we were playing the first one that the first one looked really good, so it's not a slight against it to say it looks as good as the first one.
no, well, to say it looks as good, yeah, fair enough. But I think it looks better because
Extinction.
it's
I've been searching for months.
come a long
for
way
what I
since.
need.
I mean, it was a pretty early title for the PS4, so to say it looks exactly the same, I think would be unfair.
I don't know, because I feel like it was ahead of its time.
It was ahead of its time, but
And remember as well, we played it on, was it PS4 Pro you've got?
no,
No?
It
no.
comes to nothing.
Did you play it on your PS5?
no.
Then I played it on my PS. No, I didn't.
And every night,
Did
I have the same dream.
You just
I
don't
played
know.
it on my
do you?
PS5. I played it on my PS5, so maybe it looked a bit better.
It could have been enhanced for that version, yeah. So
I'm walking under a brilliant night sky.
Your face looks a bit different.
yeah, well, I mean, it's
flowers.
a bit later. I'm not actually sure how much later it is from the first one, but
And when I
she's
arrive
older now.
At the center,
She's
I
clearly
see you, Elizabeth,
undergone some shit.
waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years.
It's Final Fantasy X all
You're
over
the
again.
closest person I've
I thought it was
ever had
maybe
to
a
mother.
different person for the motion capture.
Hmm?
I thought it was maybe a different person for the motion capture.
Alright, no, it's the same person. They just changed how she looks a little bit. But don't worry, her hair's still as wild as it ever was.
I feel
Frozen
whole.
wild hair.
Yes, it really is. It's anything but frozen though, it's got a mind of its own.
Oh, she's just like seeing Elizabeth so big as her mum,
Yeah,
even though she's like her ancestor.
yeah. I mean, closest thing she's got to family, and except for, I suppose, Rost, but he was like a surrogate father.
Oh, what's going on here?
She's getting some, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going, but I think she's dreaming, yeah.
She's dreaming of the day where she hasn't seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Look at the tree though, look at the fucking light on the tree and the fucking shadows and shit, like, tell me that's not next gen.
It looks as good as the first one.
Oh, for fuck's sake. She's going to get her little Game Boy. Game Boy Advance in her little pouch. That's what this was all gearing up for. She was
This world is your legacy.
trying to make her own games
Elizabeth.
console so she didn't have to
I won't let it
endure
slip
the
away.
world's plagues.
The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup.
Backup! The
I'll do
backup of
whatever
the
it takes
backup.
to get it.
You know what surprises me?
What?
So the last big game I played on PS4 was Ghost of Tsushima,
Mm-hmm.
and I would argue that that looks comparable to this.
Hmm.
And I guess that's late gen PS4.
Yeah.
If it isn't Aloy,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were both
savior
blown
of
away
the
when we
world,
first put on
anointed of the
Ghost of
Lord.
Tsushima, like the
You
intro
know, I
cutscene with the sweat on his face and stuff like that on the
Well,
beach.
Yeah.
That was
consider
very
it
impressive.
punishment for
So yeah, I
running
would
out
say
on
that
us
that
the
is
very
true.
Same night we beat Hades.
I grew
Spoilers.
up in the past. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
I mean, it's a sequel, so what do you expect?
Yeah.
If you're watching this,
That one was.
you must know it's going to spoil the first one a wee bit.
Well, shit, I didn't know.
So,
How did we beat Hades?
what are we doing?
Apparently.
Must be
Well, we
urgent
didn't.
since you left so fast.
Oh, we did individually, but
Yeah.
Delving into ancient ruins. Or maybe
Judge
it
me,
has
Varl.
something to do with the blight.
Both, actually. But,
I should really get back to my game.
I've been tracking you a long way.
No.
It's okay. After everything you've done to help Lenora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck
Thanks.
with me now. Like bark on wood.
You just like flakes off. Well, that's a bad analogy.
she just like bungees out off the side of the cliff.
Boing! It's like, what's that over there? Is that
Is that a saber-tooth tiger?
but if you're going to come with me,
I mean, how realistic do the
I need to
faces
be
look,
able
though?
to see what I see.
They did in the first one, like, that was one of the things that blew me away about Zero Dawn,
Never thought
was
I'd
the
get
motion
you.
capture was insanely good.
I'll give you another
The
one
only
later.
thing I would say
Show
that
you how to back up your data.
this one has over it in that sense,
Information.
apart from the
on
fact that it
device.
is drastically improved, I suppose.
I'll have
The
to explain
eyes,
everything as we go.
Like, I don't know if we had it happen when in our playthrough, but I'm sure we discussed it. Like, it drops into the uncanny valley in the first game because the eyes are locked on to the character when they're talking. So if you're talking to an NPC, the eyes are like fixed in position, and then when they move their head around, the eyes don't move naturally; they're still fixed, and that
Yeah.
really.
I don't think I noticed that like until you said it, and even then, like after you said it, I forgot.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't notice it again.
I think it only happened a couple of times, but it was very jarring when it did. Whereas in this game, it never happened.
See, for me, I think when a game looks at a certain quality, and then like the next gen comes out, if it's not different enough, I don't really notice the difference. Like this, because Horizon Zero Dawn was already a really pretty looking game, especially for its time.
Alright.
But even comparable,
Scrape
like
some way
even
here. We should
like
find some medicinal plants
by
and
today's
so-
standards,
So
I
it's
just
time for you
I
to
don't
feel
see a
something
huge amount of
different.
difference in this,
Sounds
and maybe
good.
that's just my perception.
started.
But
It could be that as games progress, the changes are so minimal, as you say, that you don't really notice them. It's like a power creep. It's like a graphical creep. You know, you don't see it coming. It just kind of happens very gradually. But I would argue that if you were to go back, there are certainly lots of games that if you go back and look at them now, you'll see them with rose-tinted glasses in your head, and then when you see them, you'll be like, "How did I ever play this game?" You have to collect.
okay, but
More.
remember when I was saying that this game looks exactly the same, but
Uh-huh.
it was during the cutscenes?
Yeah.
Yeah, the grass looks a lot nicer.
Okay. So the pre-rendered cutscenes look.
Exactly
In
the
fact,
same.
I mean, apart from the one at the beginning, I'm not sure if the cutscenes are pre-rendered. I think they're all in engine, but
Water looks similar.
yeah. Although the water has been improved, I think, in this one. Because I mean, look at that, the clearness of the water over there. Because this game,
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
fucking amazing, man.
Yeah, I mean, see if you go over here, it's like Horizon Zero Dawn water.
Yeah, because of the crashing. I mean, water is one of the hardest things to get right.
And then if you go over here, it's like new water.
Yeah, that's Forbidden West water. Well, you just crossed the threshold. If you press up on the thing, you'll heal. She's got half health for some reason.
I guess maybe she just didn't bother healing from the first game.
What difficulty did you pick, by the way?
Normal. I was going to pick the harder one, but then I was like, nah.
Yeah, it's already pretty hard. It's just I don't remember you having such low health in the beginning, but I guess you do.
Yeah, I guess just to teach you how to heal.
Yeah. No, I mean like 210 is quite low. But so yeah, this is something that press triangle. This is something that's different in this game that there wasn't in the first one. The blight. I can't remember if that was actually a thing in the first one. Don't think it. It might have been mentioned, but I don't remember it actually.
I feel like I vaguely remember it being mentioned, but not that there was anything big on it.
I see a few ways down.
I wonder which way I'm going to take.
Yeah,
We can use the line to
the
slow
big
down.
bright yellow one.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's so.
The backup? Well,
I still can't believe how good this
an
looks.
AI.
It's the best graphics I've seen on the PS5 so far, in my opinion.
Okay, I mean, like the light through the trees, I
Set
guess.
of instructions.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, the light damages you, by the way.
Oh, right, okay, well. At least it didn't start damaging me until like
After I told you.
after you told me.
Yeah.
Light these days.
Yeah, I
So is this red shit all the blight?
Yeah.
Lost a lot of my gear.
Yeah, you can run through it. It's just you'll take damage slowly. It's like a
I don't want to take that.
look.
Oh, it's animals.
It's glint hawks.
I hate those.
Yeah. Now there's something that I was wondering
They left a card.
how everybody knows what the machines are called, because if you use your focus and focus on them, it'll tell you. But how does everyone else know
this the
what they're called? Yeah, that's the focus.
Oh, you need to hold it in now?
No, don't think so.
Well, when I did it before, it was just doing that.
Then maybe.
But when I do that and I hold it in, it does this.
Okay, then yeah, maybe it is different. I can't remember.
Did they fly away?
Yeah, I think they did.
Oh.
You don't want to fight them yet.
What is in that machine?
Probably could still, like,
I mean, you will have to in like a few seconds, but examine the machine carcass. So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, you can use your focus to get it to tell you what the machine's name is, because obviously it's in a database.
Someone took
But how do all the people that don't use focuses know what they're called?
yeah.
Like, surely the tribes would have come up with different names for all the machines, but they all call them the same thing.
be trouble about it.
So that's the only kind of like, well, not the only one, but it's an inconsistency that I noticed. I was like,
All right.
reach for the stars,
Gotta
Marky.
craft some arrows.
You need to craft some arrows.
Oh,
Remember how to do that?
Yeah.
Hold down buttons.
It's exactly the same as the first
It's
game.
exactly the same. But you'll notice that you've now got 5.
Oh, can I now climb up
You
here?
can now climb up there, but what are you going to have to do to get up there? What do you think? You just crafted some arrows. Do you think you maybe might need to use the arrows or something?
Really?
Yeah,
But
I think you might. Oh, look. You did it!
Oh,
You broke the ladder and now it's fixed.
wow.
Woo!
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming the first time either. Interactable ladders. What more do you want from a next generation game?
Yes. I like more blight.
Ah, look, it's red stuff.
Okay, it does look a little better.
Ah, I like that. Every time you see something, you're like, oh, it looks better, it looks better. Of course it looks better, it's fucking amazing.
I found. Didn't say. Only that a backup might be here.
Oh,
We
it's
need to
dead
find a
end.
way in.
Oh, look, it's an ancient vehicle that you can pry open.
Oh, actually,
Yeah, you can pry open the boot of the bonnet.
that's cool.
Hold down R2 and you'll feel the...
This ancient vehicle looks very familiar to me.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, look, watches.
Left Meridian.
Oh, it's the same
Priceless
buttons for
artifact.
looting.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the same game.
Can I hide in this?
I don't think you can hide in that stuff. That was one thing that I did notice in this game. It's not as obvious what you can hide in and what you can't.
Yeah.
Because there's like lots of luscious vegetation that looks hideable but isn't. And then I think it's wanting you to examine the blight. She does slide tackle for quite some time. I've noticed she's got
Poisoning plants.
a heck of a slide on her.
Yeah.
Killing animals.
I don't know what she's been eating, but
I was curious to see if it would make water noises when you slide through water. It does.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Except there.
except
There
that
we
did click. Nice. Should we have game tester?
And I'm sure all this stuff was tested by somebody who had similar
Similar thoughts.
similar ideas.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that red stuff there, that you can hide in. So I think that's the same as the first game,
Yeah.
but
What's the kind of white outline they've got around them?
that's just the lighting, I think.
Never seen one of
It's
those.
just the reflections on there.
Me neither.
So this is a burrower.
Kind of looks like one of the ones with the 2 legs, but
It does.
four.
Yeah,
Machines
slightly
have
different.
alert.
How do you want to handle it?
So
This can help us.
focus. Focus on the enemy. Right, that is a good place for us to stop. So join us next time when we figure out how to deal with this biatch. Maybe want to pause it. Thanks. See you next time.